Greetings and welcome to, well, not another Unreal Engine 4 tutorial, but rather kind of behind the scenes. I know I've created really few tutorials the last months, and so I wanted to give you something extra by kind of showing you how I create my tutorials. The process involved in editing the videos and just what I do, just for fun. So I've just now finished creating a new tutorial, or at least recording it. So here we have the engine, and it's done. And while I'm sitting and creating it, you might have noticed that I always have these images open. And that's simply just things like this. I always walk through what I do before creating the tutorials. And so to make sure I don't, fuck up too hard or too badly, I surround my other screens with these help images, to make sure it goes as smoothly as possible. So yeah, I am cheating. Ladies and gentlemen. Ben is cheating. Always. Yes, but not on my girlfriend. I never cheat on her. Honestly. Yeah, okay, so that's a little thing you probably didn't know. And while I'm recording, I record the engine screen with Shadowplay. I have the 960 GeForce graphics card. And the sound I record with a microphone connected to a mixer. And I record it in Audacity like this, like I'm doing right now, as you can see. Yeah, you can see it. So, and also I record my face with a camera. And I'm gonna provide links to all the equipment and all the programs that I'm using in the description below, just in case you want to check it out. And so what happens when I am done is that I end up with a few files. So I create a project file, and here I have these three: my face, the screen, and my voice. And sometimes I also have images and whatever else I might use while while editing and making the video as best as I can. So the next step in the process is what I'm gonna do right now, which is edit the video. So I use Sony Movie Studio Platinum, which is pretty much a cheaper version of Sony Vegas. But still, it can do almost everything Sony Vegas can. Well, almost. It's good enough for me. So what I usually do is I find the previous Unreal tutorial I created, and I'll just ignore all missing files, and then I'll save it as a new project, and I call it what it needs to be called: in-game web browser project file. And then I delete all the old. Okay, that was what it was, wasn't it? Like this. So then I'm left with the logo on top here, and the usual tracks I use, like logos, extras, face audio, soundtrack, main audio. So the next step is to simply drag in the different files. So I start with the in-game screen. That will be the main. So here we have the screen recording. It looks good. Then I take the soundtrack I put that in. And last but not least, hated by some, loved by others, my face. My little face. My big goddamn face. So, as you can see here, I already have the triangle. So this is a little bit why it's okay to use my previous project files as a template, because then I don't have to like use the cookie cutter and make the triangle all over again and whatever. So it's already fixed, so I can just fix it right away. So I scale down this clip like here. And to everybody who wonders why I'm having a triangle like this, it's just because since I don't have a green screen, I don't see the point in having like a big square where you can see the background of my room and whatever, because this is like real estate I want to show you. So it's important that you can see as much as possible from the engine. But still, it's also good to get my face on the video, you know, it's like a trademark. When you see that face, you know, that's Ben, that's me, you know, I created that video. So that's good when I'm, you know, meeting people in person and they have seen me and, you know, yeah, so that's a kind of building authority and whatever, yes. So I'll just delete this track and then I save. Okay, so now all the tracks are in. So the next thing now is to sync the audio track of the camera with the audio track from the recorded audio, because I'm not gonna use the camera's audio because that's not as good and it catches a lot of, you know, background noise and whatever. But right now you can see the signal is really low, and that's because somehow the microphone I've been used to using suddenly didn't work. So I had to use a different microphone, which is the one I'm using now, and it's created to, you know, sing on stage and whatever. So you need to speak up loud to get the same sound volume. Okay, so what I do is I expand these tracks so it's easy to see the sound waves. And then a tedious little job follows.
Greetings and welcome to another.
I need to, you know,
Greetings.
and just scale it up really to make sure it. Now something is happening back here. So now it's just a lot of matching.
Greetings. Greetings.
Greetings.
Greetings and welcome to another Unreal Engine 4. Greetings.
That's better.
Greetings. Greetings. Greetings.
Oh yeah.
Greetings. 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 Greetings and welcome to another Unreal Engine 4 tutorial.
Yeah, now, if I was done here, then that would be beautiful, you know, but that's not the case, because what happens is that somehow the different devices record the audio quicker than the other devices. So I need to check on regular space. Let's see.
Greetings and welcome to.
It works there.
And just so you know,
it works here. Okay, we'll just have to jump in a couple of minutes.
Generate collision.
That's still good.
If you're not using a static mesh,
here you can hear it starting to not be synced anymore.
And check supports transparency.
So I don't know why that happens. It's a lame job to, you know, fix this, but it's worth it. It's much better than just using the camera's voice, the sound.
And check supports.
Yeah, that's good. So I keep on keeping on.
thing, and let's just see. Yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know, and I hope
Yes,
it was
that's good enough.
fun and whatever. So have a great day, and
And whatever nice things I can say to end the video. Yes.
so have a great day, and see you later.
See you later. Yes, that's what I said that time. Yes. Okay, so now that that is done, I can turn off the camera's sound.
Game, and let's see if we can have some fun with the internet.
Now this
So
isn't matching up to the screen, but it's matching up to me.
I'll just wait till it loads. So I entered.
So now I will sync the screen and me.
I can jump.
And what I do when I do that is I go to the beginning and I just move this to the beginning like that, and
Greetings and welcome to another.
and then I just kind of try to find the first place where I can hear some writing, because if I can hear me touching the keyboard, then I know where I'm going.
And yes,
The enter, the hard enter, when I'm pushing enter, that's a good sound to match, to use to sync.
sir.
This is really tricky, you know? This is probably the most tricky part.
Browser.
Okay.
Yeah, if you have any questions,
So,
join outside.
now it's pretty much done. All I have to do is a few small tweaks. For example, I fade it out at the end.
And see you later.
And I fade it in at the beginning.
Greetings and welcome to another.
Greetings, he said. Yes.
Greetings and welcome to another Unreal Engine 4 tutorial.
Like that, perhaps?
Greetings and welcome to another.
That was a little bit loud. I'm gonna do like this to fade in the sound as well.
Greetings and welcome to another
Here we go.
Unreal Engine 4 tutorial. It's been a couple of months since I created the last one, and just so you know.
Okay, so now and then I'm gonna check that this is fading in correctly.
It's just been standing here and now it's not working, so I have no idea what's happened.
I want
But
the logo
I have to
to.
try this one instead, and I don't know how the good sounded.
So I always keep the big logo until I switch to something interesting to look at. So I'm gonna keep it until there.
By creating a 3D widget, which actually is inside the game, so you can browse the internet inside the game.
Yes,
Get it?
yes,
Inside the game.
yes, inside the game.
So, first thing we will do is go to Unreal.
Okay, so that's the point where I want it to change like this.
Game. So, first thing we will do is go to unrealtutorials.com. Downloadable.
That was a little bit too slow. Maybe like this then.
Is go to
Zoop.
unrealtutorials.com.
All right. So that's good. Then I make sure I get everything when I render the video. I save, and then I take make movie, save it to my hard drive. And none of these are good enough for me because I want 60 frames or whatever it's called. Yes, 60 frames. So I go to advanced options. And I take Sony AVC MVC Internet 920 times 1080 30p, but I customize the template. And here on the frame rate, I choose 59,940. So then I will get 60p on YouTube. and I'll just give it some sort of name. UE4 tutorial. No, I don't need that. In-game web browser 3D widget. Yes. So then I just render and it's done. And the next thing I do is create the thumbnail. I could create the thumbnail and show you that as well, but nah, I don't care about that right now. So yeah, that's how I create my tutorials. And yeah, hope that was mildly interesting at least, and maybe it gave you a couple of ideas for yourself. And I'm sorry about my bad English, and I'm gonna stop babbling right now. Have a great day and peace out.